Good morning. This is Yoga by Didi. I'm Didi. We have a prescription that we're going to follow in this video. It's going to be 15 minutes twice a day, 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. And with total time, it's going to be 30 minutes of yoga for the entire day. Now, this could be a daily practice, and the refills are unlimited. So if you're into that, go ahead and jump to the timeline below in the description for the morning, and then the evening it will be later down in the timeline. I thought this would be a nice way to wake up in the morning, stretch out a little bit, energize ourselves, maybe get some focus and get ready for the day. And then the evening we wind down, we get a little bit of comfort and get ready to rejuvenate while we sleep. So there we go. I'll see you on the mat. We're going to go ahead and begin in Sukhasana in a nice comfortable seat. You want to sway side to side, and you can always close your eyes if you need to or if you like to. You can gaze down at the floor, just swaying side to side until you come to center. And this is going to be a 15-minute practice. And once you get settled into the center, go ahead and close your eyes. Relaxing your hands down onto your knees or your thighs, and then soften those shoulders. I have to make sure I keep a look at the time. 15 minutes, that's all it is. And then we're going to start to soften our entire face. I'm going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder and stretch the left side of the neck. And then come back to center and drop your left ear to your left shoulder, stretching the right side of your neck. And then make some little circles in one direction. Just little circles. We're just waking up. And then go in the other direction. And we can come back to center. Again, you can keep your eyes closed or just gaze down at the floor. And now let's make some circles right at our waist in one direction. Going forward, side, back, side, forward. And let's go ahead and reverse the direction. And this will allow us to just kind of open up the spine and the hips a little bit. And then we will come back to center. Now go ahead and twist to one side. I'm going to twist over to the left, looking behind me, just a gentle twist. Taking some long deep breaths here. Coming back to center and go right to the other side. And just twisting gently, looking over your back, shoulder. Couple long deep breaths. And then coming back to center. Relaxing your hands back on your thighs or your knees and close your eyes. Soften your arms, your elbows, and your shoulders will follow. Soften your neck and your jaw. As you allow to feel your eyelids become very heavy, allow us to come into the present moment. Let's do a few breathing exercises here. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Pausing at the top. And exhale out through the nose or the mouth. Softening your shoulders. Inhale through the nose, expanding the chest and the belly. Holding at the top. And exhale, soften your entire body. Let's do two more. Inhale through your nose. Holding. And exhale out. Let's do one more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Return back to your natural breath. Just scan your body for any areas that are tense. And just mentally tell your body to soften that area. Let's take the right hand on our heart center, left hand on top. Feel the weight of your hands against your chest. And behind the hand is the heart center. We want to be grateful for everything it does for us. A lot of life. And then slowly open your eyes. We're going to take our right hand down to the floor, left hand to the sky, and hinge over to the right. And you want to pulsate here because we're a little stiff. So we want to create a little bit of movement, which creates heat and allows us to open up the thigh body. Coming back to center, right to the other side. Left hand down, right hand up, hinge over to your left. And just start to pulsate up and down. And you should feel the nice stretch right in the left side of the hip, all along your side body. Keep breathing nice and easy and even, in and out through your nose. And now we're going to come back to center. We're going to take our arms out to a T, thumbs going up to the ceiling, and then point them backwards like you're going to hitchhike, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open up the front of your chest. Exhale, we're going to bring our hands out in front of us till they touch, like in prayer. You're going to tuck your belly into your spine, round your back, and then tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, open up again, hitchhike back, open up the chest. Exhale, round your back, bring your hands forward, chin to chest. One more time, open up wide. Exhale, crunch right in, round your back, chin to chest. Coming back to center, take your fingertips to the ground and feel the grounding right into the ground. See your fingers are supporting you. Just get a nice sense of calm here. Take a couple of long, deep breaths. Great. Then you open up your eyes. We're going to twist to the right. Just pick up your hands and let your hands follow. And use your core to bring your body to the right. So squeezing until you can't go any further. That's when you want to put your hands down. Look over your back shoulder. Coming back to center. Let's go to the other side, to the left side. So first twist from the core. When you can't go any further, go ahead and release your hands wherever they fall. Look over your back shoulder. Great. Coming back to center, bringing your arms into a cactus. So your elbows are level with the floor. Fingertips are pointing up to the ceiling. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And we're going to be doing this very slowly. Inhale. Go ahead and extend your arms up. But keep pushing those elbows back as you extend the arms high to the sky. Big inhale. And then exhale, you're going to bend the elbows, but think about scraping the back of the wall behind you. So really push those elbows back and hands back, all the way down to your waist. Inhale. Slowly go to the sides and up overhead, reaching for the sky. Exhale. Scrape the arms against the wall behind you, pushing those elbows back, all the way down to your waist. One more time. Inhale, extend up. I just take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, scrape, bring the elbows to your waist. Then release, shake out your fingers, shake out your wrists, shake out your arms. Okay, we're going to get right on to our hands and knees. We're going to be going up to standing pretty quickly because we do want to energize ourselves. But at the same time, we want to stay very focused. And being focused is going to allow you to remain focused throughout the day. So go ahead and place your wrist underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips into a tabletop position. Inhale, dropping the belly, lift the tailbone, look forward. Make any subtle movements that you think you need. Maybe go side to side. And then exhale, you're going to round your back, lengthen your tailbone down, and then chin to chest. Push the floor away for cat. Make any subtle movements. Shake out your head. Inhale for cow again. Exhale for cat. I'm going to come right back to center. Now we're going to stay here, but we're going to shift our hips over to the left heel, to the right heel, and over to the right. Come back to center. So I like to imagine that I'm drawing a circle around my knees. So go ahead and shift to the left heel, over to the right. Just keep doing a few of those. You can go slow or fast. Great. And we'll come back to center. Let's go the opposite direction. So shift your hips over to the right heel, the left heel, and over to the left. So again, we're making a circle around the knees. Just a couple more here. Great. Untuck your toes. We're going to shift back into a child pose. So go ahead and shift back. Sit on your heels. And then bring your forehead down just to stretch your lower back and your hips here. And relax your forehead down either on your stacked hands, fist, or on the mat. Slowly lift yourself up a little bit. Now we're going to keep our hands right where they are. You're going to take your right hand and bring it underneath your left. And just kind of twist up towards the ceiling. So keeping it gentle here is the gentle practice. Slowly come back to center. Left hand underneath the right. And just twist over to the right, looking up towards the ceiling. And then slowly come back up. Now let's go ahead and walk both hands to the left as far as you can. Now from here, you can either drop your head down to the floor or to your arm. And just allow your body to sink. The more you sink, the more of a stretch you'll get. Coming back to center and right to the other side. So taking your hands over to the right side as far as you can go, and then sink down. Rest your forehead on the floor or on your arm. Great. Let's come back to center. Come on to hands and knees. Make sure your alignment is good. Wrist under shoulders, wrist under shoulders. Yep, knees under hips. And then walk your hands two hand prints forward. Spread those fingers, tuck the toes, and let's go into a downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. And then from here, we're going to shift right into a plank pose. So squeeze the belly in, push the heels back, push your hands away, and hold. And then exhale right back into a downward dog. Inhale back to a plank pose. If this is too much, lower your knees, but just try to keep your belly into your spine. And then exhale. We're going to shift back into a downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale back to a plank. So be sure to get that belly into the spine. Push those heels away. And try not to look up and down if you can avoid that. Keep your neck long. Exhale, lower your knees and tuck your toes. And just sit back into a quick child's pose. And we'll come back up into a downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Walk your feet towards your hands. Hands towards your feet. And then separate your feet the width of your mat. Relax your head and your arms and sway side to side. Coming back to center, arms out to a T. Come up with a flat back and extend the arms high to the sky. Exhale, release. And we're going to come to the long part of our mat. You're going to separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And just bend your knees just slightly. I'm going to take our arms and swing them over to the right and pick up the opposite back foot. And then right to the center to the other side. So this is an active movement. So just open up the whole spine. Taking some long, deep breaths here. Nice. We'll come back to center. Now we're going to do tree pose to help us with our balance and focus. We're going to find the four corners of your feet. So there's two to the ball of the foot, and two to the heel. So ball and heel. Pick up your toes, spread them, and then slowly bring them down. Find a spot that you can stare at, a focal point, so that nothing else can distract you. It's called a drishti. And then you can slowly lift your opposite foot, put it on the inside of the other shin. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and extend the arms out to the side or overhead. Keep breathing. And great. Come on down. You can shake out that standing leg if you like. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Find the four corners of the foot, lift the toes, and then spread them down. Focus on your spot. Pick up your opposite foot, put it on the inside of the shin. And then when you feel balanced, go ahead and extend the arms high to the sky. Great. And then slowly come out of it. Shake out that standing leg. Okay? I'll see you for the evening practice. See you then. So welcome back to the evening class. We're going to come right down in Sukhasana, and we're going to slow down and try to get ourselves all set up for bedtime. So sitting up in your Sukhasana, be sure you have some blocks. We're going to be using that. We're going to be on the floor for the most of the practice. We're going to be at this practice for 15 minutes, and then we'll settle in, and then you can congratulate yourself for doing 30 minutes in one day. Sitting up nice and tall in Sukhasana, relaxing your hands down onto your knees or your thighs, and then close your eyes. Begin to soften your neck, maybe sway side to side, just kind of checking it out. See where you're holding on to any tension. And then you can drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Maybe we move forward and back. You can keep your eyes open. Just keep your eyelids soft. Coming back to center, right to the other side. And then just explore. Breathing. And coming back to center. Just make little circles. Just small circles, maybe go a little bit bigger as you warm them up. And then go to the other direction. And coming back to center. Okay, you can place your hands right onto your top of your thighs. Just kind of move in a circle right at your waist, pushing down onto your thighs a little bit. I'll go the other direction. Just trying to open up the lower back a little bit. Makes it easier to get in Sukhasana. Nice, and let's come back to center. And then slide your hands down onto your knees. And close your eyes. Let's go ahead and do some breathing exercises. When you're ready, inhale through the nose, holding at the top, and exhale out through the mouth. Soften your shoulders. Inhale through the nose, pausing at the top, and exhale out. And again, inhale through the nose, expanding your chest and your belly, holding at the top, exhale out. One more time, inhale through the nose, holding at the top, and exhale out. Return back to your natural breath. Scan your body. Have your body tell that area that's tight or tense to release. Place your right hand on your heart, left hand on top. And just feel the weight of your hands onto your chest. Behind your hand is your heart center, full of life. And take a moment to thank your heart center for everything it does for you. Great. You can go ahead and open your eyes. Let's go ahead and grab our block and make sure it's right next to your mat. I'm only going to use one, so you can go ahead and put it off to the side. We're going to get right down onto our back. So take your time. And just roll back. And the first thing you want to do is just let your back settle into the mat. Bend your knees. Soften your belly. And the more you soften the belly, the more your back, your lower back, will rest down towards the floor. And super important to notice your neck. If your chin is going up towards your head, you have a lot of tension in your neck. So pick up your head and then bring the chin to your chest and then settle your head down. Relax the shoulders. You're trying to lengthen the back, your spine, all the muscles that hold on to your spine, but you're also trying to get your neck area too. Relax those shoulders. And focus on your lower back again and try to release it. Letting go is sometimes harder than actually engaging something. So do the best you can to just settle into the floor. Let the floor support you. Great. Let's go ahead and bring our knees into our chest, hug them close, and rock side to side. Keep breathing nice and easy here. And we'll come back to center. Take your hands on top of your knees, separate your knees out to the side, and bring your knees towards your armpit. And then your lower legs are going to go straight up to the ceiling. Flex your feet. You can either slide your hands down onto the shin area, or you can grab the outside of your feet. And then try to encourage the knees to go towards your armpit. Be sure to lift your head, bring your chin to your chest. So lengthen the back of your neck. And then go ahead and Draw those knees in any amount. And be sure to breathe as you do this. And then sway side to side. Hit a little deeper massage to your back. Should feel really nice. Opening up the hips. And we can come back to center. Just straighten your right leg, any amount. You don't have to go very deep. Just go ahead and straighten it as much as you can. And get a long, nice stretch in your back of your leg. If we're sitting all day, this is super good. Bend that right knee back into your chest, into your armpit, and then straighten your left leg any amount. Nice. And bend the knee back in. Just bring the knees together to center. Hug those knees close and rock side to side. Check out the back of your neck. Make sure it's nice and long. All right, let's bring our feet back down to the mat. Separate your feet the width of your mat. And then we're just going to windshield wiper our knees. So go ahead and drop them off to the left and then over to the right. Just loosen up the lower back. Most people have issues or kind of aches in their lower back. This is really nice. You want to loosen it up. If we don't loosen muscles that are already tight and then we go to bed and we sleep in one position, it only gets tighter. So it's good to release it. Okay, let's come back to center. Let's bring our feet together and our knees together. You're going to take your block and put it on the left side. And you're going to think about putting your knees on it. So wherever you think your knees are going to fall. You want your arms out to a T position, palms facing up. Relax those shoulders. You're going to lift your hips, shift onto your left hip, and then drop both knees right onto the block. And you can look over your right shoulder. Close your eyes. Feel that nice stretch on the right side of your body, right hip area to your lower back. Couple long deep breaths here. Great, let's come back to center. Neutralize your spine. Go ahead and grab your block and put it onto the other side. Like that. Feet together, knees together, arms out to a T, lift the hips, shift out to your right hip, and drop both knees to the right and set it on the block. And just allow yourself to surrender here. So the weight of your body, your legs will pull on the muscles on your hip and your back. And that will help you stretch it easily. You're not overstretching here. You just want to open up the body so that you can sleep a little better tonight. Great. Let's come back to center. And again, of course, we want to bring our knees back into our chest, hug them close, and rock side to side. We're going to bring our feet back down, and we want them the width of our hip. You want your thighs to stay parallel to each other. See if you can touch your heels. That's how close you want them to your buttocks. Flatten your shoulder blades onto the floor. Arms alongside your body. You can have your palms facing down. We're going to do bridge pose here. So you want to lower your lower back into the floor. And then you want to think about engaging the lower abdomen. So picking up the lower abdomen and squeezing the glutes, your buttocks. Hold there for a moment. and then slowly release back down. Let's do that a couple of times. So bring the lower back into the floor. Squeeze the lower part of your belly right here. And then slowly lift up as you squeeze your glutes. And then slowly release. And we're going to be thinking about opening up our front of our hips here, the next one. So go ahead and lift your hips straight up. And you want to push on your feet, and you want to feel this stretch in your front of your thigh right to your hip. So keep pushing down. Should feel nice. And then release. Awesome. Let's take our block. We're going to lift our hips. Place the block underneath your sacrum. Now this is going to take a little bit of adjustment for you, but bring your right knee into your chest, the left knee into your chest, and just kind of adjust the block so it just kind of feels like it's supported, but it's not on your lower back. And then you can extend the legs straight up to the ceiling, the legs up the wall. This allows all the blood from the tip of your toes to make its way back down your leg and right to your heart. If we're upside down all the time, not upside down, but upright, walking, sitting, all that blood just stays down there. So it's really good to do a simple inversion like this. It just lets everything come down without any work. Just using gravity to kind of help the body. If you feel like you're struggling to keep your legs up like this, just bring the block down a little bit. You want your legs to feel like they're just hanging, no work here. And allow your arms to rest alongside your body and close your eyes. You can start to wiggle your toes, lubricating all those baby joints. Rotate your ankles in one direction and then the other direction. Shake out your legs a little bit, and then we're going to bicycle our legs. So bend your knees, alternating, and think about pedaling forward. I like to flex my feet. Makes me actually feel like I'm pushing on a pillow when I push it up. We're just trying to get those knees loosened up a little bit, as well as the hip. Now, coordination is really good if we try it backwards. So think about pedaling backwards. At first, it's a little awkward, but just do the best you can. Pedaling backwards. Great. And shake out your legs, and then let's bring our feet back down. We're going to lift our block, put it off to the side, and just rest for a moment. We're going to go into our final resting pose, is Shavasana. You're going to extend your legs out and try to get your legs to relax and let the feet flop open. Let your arms out, go off to the side, palms facing up. Now, I always like to have a blanket or something nearby to cover me, because anytime you go into Shavasana, your body cools down and you can get a little chilly. So this is a good time to grab a blanket if you have one nearby. Once you're settled, go ahead and soften all the muscles in your face. Release any tension around the eyes, between the eyes, down to your cheeks. Release any tension in the neck and soften your throat. Release your jaw. Your shoulders are relaxed, your arms are relaxed. Soften your palms and let your fingers curl naturally. Your chest is light and your belly is warm. Relax your legs all the way down to your feet and toes. Release your buttocks, soften the lower back, and release any tension up the middle back and between your shoulder blades. Get a sense of heaviness here. Let the floor support you. Shavasana. You can start to reawaken the body. Wiggle the toes and the fingers. And bring your knees into your chest. Hug them close and rock side to side. Bringing your feet back down, right arm overhead. Roll onto your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow. Left hand is out in front of you, your chest, down to the floor. And then you can push into your left hand to come back to a seated position, Sukhasana. Sitting up nice and tall. Relax your hands down, close your eyes, soften your shoulders. Nice. Put your right hand on your heart center, left hand on top. Take a moment to honor the heart center, where we hold the compassion for ourselves and others. Bring your hands into prayer. Bow to yourself to seal your practice. Coming on up, opening up your eyes. Namaste. Take care.